gorgeous collective. I am tapping in today with a gorgeous Libra and a gorgeous Scorpio. I'm dealing with a Libra masculine and a Scorpio feminine. We are going to have a whole series on the channel over here where we do zodiac twin flame readings, and this is what we are doing today. The divine masculine is a Libra. The divine feminine is a Scorpio. And boy, the cards I've gotten out to start this, I am so excited about this series because this looks juicy. And let's go. Straight away, I am seeing this divine masculine who feels like he's being tricked by the feminine. Yeah? He's saying no other compares to you, divine feminine. I want to be with you, divine feminine. I believe that you are my twin flame, but you leave me riddled. You leave me confused. You trick me. You play games with me. You hurt my feelings. You play with my emotions. You treat me like just one of those guys. I'm not one of those guys, feminine. I'm more than that. You know I'm more than that. I've shown you I'm more than that. You just use me for sex over and over again, feminine. This is intense, guys, because you are the first ones getting this zodiac twin flame series reading, and I'm looking at a feminine who is a Scorpio, who is playing a lot of sex games with this masculine. You're out there, you're sleeping with other men. You're not taking this guy seriously at all. He's not your usual type. He's not big and burly and overly confident. He's not dripping in jewelry and sauce. He's not overstepping his mark. He's not overly in your face pressuring you. You've got him right where you want him, feminine. And I think you say that to your friends. Your best friend, you call him a simp. You call him a yes man. He's just there whenever you need him for sex. You're hurting him, feminine. He's hurting. Because actually he would never say it to you, and you would never say the love word at where you're at in your relationship yet. But he loves you. And he does believe in his heart and soul that you are his twin flame. He knows about twin flames. He's heard you speak about twin flames, and he believes that you are his twin flame. He would be correct. I feel like I'm connecting with someone who's around 25, 26, 27 at a push. Yeah? So you're going to be 27 soon. Yeah? They could be 24, 25, similar age, but a little bit younger, I feel. Or he looks a little bit younger. He comes off a little immature, you think. Keeps himself to himself, stays in his house, not really the turn up flashy type. And you love sex, feminine. You're out here, you're turning up, you're on socials, you're looking good, you care about getting your hair done, your nails done, getting your face beat, you care about going out with your friends, turning up, having a good time, festivals, parties, I want to say upper echelon shit. You on your upper echelon shit. You like to be bossy and loud. You like to be all a bit sexy on social media. You could send nudes, do a little bit of sexting with guys because the sexting card's out. Either way, he is not your first choice at this time, and he knows it. He's taking it with a pinch of salt, but that makes you treat him even more like shit, to be honest, because you've got him right where you want him, you know? Masculine, if you're out there listening and you are the Libra masculine, let's see what she wants to say to you, really. I'm working really, really hard on receiving you and accepting you. I'm used to being cheated on, betrayed. I'm used to guys being assholes and dirtbags. I'm used to guys who ghost me and don't really want to communicate and come straight at me for sex. So when you come at me with a cup of love and you ride in as the Knight of Cups, I don't know how to receive you, masculine. Masculine, how am I supposed to receive you and all of this love that you tell me you have when everything around us, everything around me tells me I should be settling for sex. I should be aiming for sex, not commitment, not love. We're so young. You confidently talk about marriage. You confidently talk about kids. I honestly think you're joking. I really don't believe you. I feel like if I really let my guard down and gave you a chance and put you above the rest, I would lose and you would win. And yeah, you're emotional and you're loving and you're always there and you're kind and you make the effort and you buy me stuff more than any of these other guys do. But I would only hurt you and take your money. Because I don't believe you really. It's easier for me to hurt you, use you for your money, use you to pick me up, to come around to my house to get what I can from you, because honestly, I don't believe you. My higher self senses that there is this twin flame connection, but my lower self doesn't believe it's even possible. That we could settle down and have it all, and you be mine and I be yours already at this age? And I don't know how my friends will feel if I really did start to settle down and be with you. I don't know how my family would receive you. I don't know how my friends would receive you. I don't know how you would feel about being on social media, being on my social media, socializing with my network. Am I supposed to still go out with the girls and turn up and do all of this stuff when I know you don't really want me to do that? I know you don't really like the scene that I'm in, the people I hang around with. You would rather it just be me and you. You would rather just focus on me and you. And I don't honestly know if I'm ready for that. I want to build a bigger career. I want so much more for my life. There's so much I'm working on. I want a real king, a real boss man. I want you to have a better job than you currently have. I don't want to have to worry about whether or not you're going to just kind of be like, if I'm going to be bored of you in time. Because yeah, you do have a good job, yeah, you're working hard, but I want more than that. And you're just going about your everyday life, but you're not connecting with me more deeply. You're not giving me any incentive to want more. I know you think I'm just a party girl and I like turning up all the time, which is true. But I want a guy who wants to turn up too. And yeah, you're about your money and your work, but you're still, I would rather you have a much better job and a much bigger salary than you currently do have, if I'm being honest, masculine. Wow. A lot of confessions coming out from the divine masculine, divine feminine today, the Libra and the Scorpio today. So it appears that the Scorpio is independent man doing his thing, but he's not making as much money as the feminine would like, because the feminine can go with a flashy guy on the streets doing his thing, who's dripping in Fendi and Gucci and Prada and showing up on the gram, flossing with a little pinky ring, showing up looking super fly. Whereas this guy's a lot more humble. Your twin flame feminine is very, very humble, and he's working very, very hard, and he's got an honest career and life choice that won't be broken down and crumbled in time if he gets caught by the federale. But you're still young and you're a party girl and you want to turn up and you want to have a good time and you want the spark to remain. You're worried that the spark will die out, or you'll just turn into some boring old housewife raising kids. And then you are also aware about how your friends are going to feel, or your besties and your whole crew are going to receive this guy. Because in your opinion, if we're being honest, you think he's a little bit nerdy. He's a bit cringy. You want someone cooler. Dearie me. Dearie me. I'm sorry, masculine. Because your heart is on the line. And you guys are really young as well. So what I'm seeing is the kind of perceptions of this feminine. If she was 10 years older, she would be searching the world for you. Searching the world for you. You would be her dream. But because you're at the age that you're currently at, there's all this desire to just go for the shiny, grandiose thing, you know? And this is how we have so much for young mums having kids and being as single parents, because this feminine, I'm sorry, my love, but you're choosing guys who are douchebags when you've got a real good guy right here. You got a real one right here, but at this time in your life where you're at, you want to turn up. You want to have wild, frivolous sex on holiday. Get it in wherever you can. You want that wild, crazy D, right? I don't blame you. I've been there. I resonate. I totally relate. So maybe your twin flame journey is only beginning with this guy. Maybe 10 years from now, you cycle back round and there you are, face to face, finally coming together. Sounds awful to me, 10 years down the line for this to actually manifest. But it is the twin flame journey. It is an exhaustive journey. Because this feminine is nowhere ready to settle down for anything serious. She is on the turn up. She is all about the sex. 100%. She calls you for booty calls in the middle of the night when she's coming back from raving. She's asking you to pick her up from the club so she can come back to yours. She's drunk and sloppy and potentially high sometimes when coming to see you, because she's just out here in these streets living her best life. She's 24, 25, 26, 27. What else is she supposed to be doing? She's free and wild. This guy's a lot more serious, a lot more business savvy, a lot strong-minded. He doesn't want to play these games with you. He wants to settle down. He wants kids. He wants kids before he's 30, at least 2. He wants a nice house, a mortgage. He really wants to ground his life down. You want opposite things at this time. Yet 10 years from now, you two would be absolutely ideal. So hey, who knows what the future holds for both of you guys. But in the now moment, you're not ready. I'm going to get one more card to see if there's any advice coming out here. Ooh. Scorpio feminine, you got a lot to work through here. You got really, really unhealthy habits here. Let me tell you what the divine's saying, yeah? Oh my, this is shocking, boy. What I'm seeing here with this feminine, yeah? Totally no judgment, I resonate, yeah? We're looking at ancestral curses and we're looking at your lusty desires. They're wild. Your lust and craving for sex, dick. This is very specific, but if you know, you know. If this is you and you're about that life, it's really intensive, very demanding. And I'm not going to say that you're a hoe out in these streets sleeping with everyone, because I don't see that. But I see you're driven by sexual lust instead of anything else. There's nothing else. And you're going to have to look at that. Yeah, fair enough, you're young and you're hormonal. But there's a cycle you've got to work through over the next 2 to 4 years of maybe you're going to just be wild and crazy. Just make sure you're strapping up. Make sure you've got a load of condoms, okay? Make sure you're getting regular testing, because I see about 4 more years of you going crazy, fucking wildly, living your best life. Lingerie, sex parties, there's a lot of stuff you haven't experienced yet, and you're really young and you want to experience that. Just monitor it though, because guys will take advantage of you. And the same way that you kind of break this guy's heart every now and then with the stuff that you say when you're drunk, guys will also do that to you, because when you do start having sex with people and you start developing feelings because the sex is really good, they're just going to see you as a fuck. And when you finally don't want to be seen as just a fuck anymore, it's going to hurt you to know that they're not going to see you as more than that, and they're not going to take you seriously. And the same karma that you're giving to your divine masculine over here, this Libra, it's going to come back and bite you in the arse, you know? But you're young and you've got time, so I wouldn't worry too much. But that's the cycle that you're kind of in now. And masculine over here, Libra, you're really, really closed off sexually. Yeah? You could have went through some stuff in your childhood, or stuff that you were taught about sex and relationship that's really made you pull away and made you really quite timid and insecure sexually. So I feel like women would dominate you more so in the bedroom. I think that why you love this woman so much is because she comes in and she just dominates the space sexually. She just does all the hard work and gets you going and does all that lovely stuff for you. But the truth of the matter is, you've got to be confident enough to go out there and explore, because at this time she isn't offering you what you need, but you would still settle with her and you still feel like you love her to pieces, which you kind of do, but you don't really know love enough because you haven't been out there. you know. So you're going to have to get the confidence masculine to go out there and turn up and fuck a few frogs, if that's the right word, kiss a few frogs, go out there, get turned, explore and experiment in new ways, and then get your confidence up, you know. And you will really grow as a masculine to be out there really exploring. That way you don't settle for less, because not that this gorgeous Scorpio is less, but I feel like in the future you may be prone to just settle in whatever you can get. Like if you guys break up and stop talking and you go your separate ways, there's a chance that the next person you date who's just decent, you'll just settle down with them just for the comfort blanket, just to say you have someone because you really want that happy home and family. Whereas if you give yourself 2 years to go out there and start dating, start swiping right, start going on the apps, start experimenting, start having more sex, then you could have a lot more potential to really build your confidence. You would look more sexy, more appealing. You would know what girls want. Like the man that Scorpio wants you to be, you will be that in 2 years if you just leave Scorpio on the side and go out and turn up and start swiping right and start having sex and turning up. And then I feel like there is potential for you guys to randomly see each other again in the future, or just keep in contact with each other for the next 2 to 4 years anyway. The future, if you're twin flames, then you're destined, right? But for now, she needs to go and turn up and get all this wild, crazy sexual desire out of her system. And you also need to learn to find that desire that she has and bring it out of you. So eventually, when you do come back together, you will be shutting it down in the bedroom and she will be shocked. And you will be more confident in your power. You will be high ranking, really qualified, really established, really rich. She will not be turning you down then when your bank account is bursting at the seams. So I hope that finds you well, and I'm sending you so much love and light and healing energy, guys. If you resonated, hit the like. Feel free to share your signs and any specifics in the comments, and I'll be back soon with more.